Harvey Brooker is a self-taught practitioner who's been helping men lose weight for nearly 2.5 decades. Welcome to WatchMojo.com. I'm your host, Layla. Today, Harvey Brooker sat down with us to talk about his book, It's Different for Men. How realistic is it for men to adopt healthy eating habits in a society driven by unhealthy workplace values?
We have lost our way, that's for sure, because if we go back 125, 150 years ago, we usually grew what we needed and ate it and then went to bed and got up 12 hours later and burnt our calories, but that's not the way it is today. We have to train ourselves to restrain ourselves, and that is something that most people don't want to do. So they're paying the price for it in obesity and all its related diseases, high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and sleep apnea. I did a sexuality survey. I've done a few of them now. It would seem like the more weight that a person would lose, the more active he became. The frequency, duration. What you put in your mouth doesn't just fill you up. It goes into all parts of your body. It can affect your brain.
What should men know before trying to determine their natural or normal weight?
If you eat healthy and you take in enough calories so you're satiated and you do your exercise, at a certain point your weight will level out at what is, I guess, referred to in some circles as a set point or a natural point.
What are some of the common sense rules in your 180 plan?
I try to line up food in two different categories: food and sometimes what we think of food, but is really non-food. Things that are usually in the category of novelties. High sugar, often high fat, like cookies, cakes, and things of that nature. And I really try to get my clients to avoid eating even one of these things, because what happened is you start off with one of those things and it set in motion your desire for eating more of them again, because it really does have a chemical effect on you. And so I get people to understand what food is and how to really take command of what food is and how much you should have of it. So I have this little bit of psychology that I teach people. You start off with a nice big salad: red pepper, green pepper, onions, cucumbers, and you have that first, and then you go to getting to your main plate, which is maybe some Brussels sprouts or broccoli or what we call our free foods. Basically the foods that we just don't count because the small amount of calories they have. Now you start on your protein, and the protein now is lasting you longer. You're finished for the day because you had a good breakfast in the morning, nice lunch, and you had some fruit during the course of the day. In the morning, by the time you get up, the food's burned away overnight, and you're ready to eat again, because your grandmother always told you the most important meal of the day was always breakfast.
Thank you very much for your time.
My absolute pleasure.